Islam Dulatov's rise to UFC stardom is unlike anything you've ever seen before. Imagine transitioning from one of the world's top fashion models, gracing the runways of Versace, Gucci, and Lanvin, to becoming a rising star in the octagon. This isn't just a career change, it's a complete reinvention. How does a refugee turned supermodel transform into a legit UFC knockout machine? And what lies ahead for this fascinating, multifaceted athlete? In this video, we'll uncover the incredible journey of Islam Dulatov, his struggles, triumphs, and the undeniable fire that's propelling him to superstardom. From war-torn Chechnya to Germany, the early life. Islam Dulatov's story begins in Chechnya, a region that has been the backdrop of intense conflict and hardship for decades. Born into a life shadowed by war, his childhood was anything but normal. In 2007, when he was still young, his family was forced to flee the escalating violence and seek refuge far from home. Settling in Germany as refugees, they faced the daunting challenge of starting over in an unfamiliar land. For a young Islam, this meant adapting to a new language, culture, and environment, experiences that could have broken many, but instead forged a resilient spirit within him. This early adversity would become the foundation for the grit and determination that would define his career in the years to come. The unexpected rise to high fashion stardom. While many fighters spend their entire lives focused solely on combat sports, Islam's path took a unique detour into the glamorous world of high fashion. His striking features and commanding presence quickly captured the attention of top modeling agencies. By his early 20s, he was walking for some of the biggest names in fashion, Versace, Gucci, Lanvin, and Tommy Hilfiger among them. British Vogue even named him one of the top 10 male models in the world, back in 2018. This meteoric rise in fashion could have been the peak of his career, but Islam's ambitions extended far beyond the runway. Behind the polished photo shoots and luxury campaigns, he harbored a fierce passion for fighting, a fire that refused to be dimmed by flashing cameras or glossy magazines. A fighter is born, balancing modeling with MMA dreams. In 2019, Islam made the bold decision to chase his MMA dreams while still managing a flourishing modeling career. Balancing these two worlds couldn't have been more contrasting. One steeped in elegance and style, the other defined by pain and discipline. The hours in the gym were grueling, the training intense, and the pressure to perform immense. But Islam's work ethic, sharpened by years of overcoming life's challenges, allowed him to juggle it all. As he started competing in regional MMA circuits, it became clear he wasn't just dabbling. He was a serious fighter, with real skills and a hunger for victory. His rapid success generated buzz, with fans and insiders whispering that this wasn't some celebrity stunt. This was the emergence of a true mixed martial artist. UFC debut that shook the MMA world. The turning point in Islam's journey came in July 2025 at UFC 318. Just 2 days before a major GQ photo shoot, a symbol of his modeling life, he stepped into the UFC octagon for the first time, facing Adam Fugit. The stakes were high, the pressure immense, but Islam was laser-focused. What happened next shocked everyone. With stunning precision and power, he delivered a first-round knockout that left the crowd roaring and his opponent stunned. This brutal victory not only earned him a Performance of the Night bonus, but also sent a clear message. Islam Dulatov is a force to be reckoned with in the UFC. This moment wasn't just about winning. It was about cementing his place among MMA's rising stars. The man behind the fame. What drives? Islam Dulatov? Islam Dulatov's story is about so much more than knockout power or high fashion. It's about defying expectations, overcoming adversity, and reinventing oneself on the grandest stage. His journey from a refugee child to global fashion icon to UFC knockout artist is a testament to his resilience and relentless drive. He embodies a rare mix of physical skill and magnetic charisma that captivates fans across different worlds. His story resonates with anyone who's ever faced obstacles and refused to be defined by them. Islam's ability to bridge the gap between two seemingly opposite worlds, glamour and grit, is what truly makes him one of the most compelling figures in sports today. What's next for Islam Dulatov? With a jaw-dropping UFC debut behind him, all eyes are now on what's next for Islam Dulatov. Speculation runs rampant about who he'll face next as he climbs ranks. Some insiders believe a title shot isn't far off if he keeps this momentum going. Beyond the cage, his marketability and unique story make him a perfect candidate for headline events and mainstream crossover appeal. Whether he's knocking out opponents or walking runways, Islam's star is rising fast, and the fight world is buzzing with anticipation. One thing's certain, this is only the beginning for a fighter whose impact will be felt far beyond the octagon. Islam Dulatov's journey from refugee to supermodel to UFC knockout king is an inspiring saga of grit, determination, and reinvention. His story breaks the mold of what we expect from fighters today and challenges anyone chasing dreams against all odds. As he continues to build his legacy, one thing is clear. Islam Dulatov is not just a fighter or a model. He's a symbol of relentless ambition and the power of transformation. Keep watching closely because this rising star is about to take the UFC world by storm.